Coach Smart for the last probably 6 years, I guess. But we'll be in this situation again. It's just the nature of it. I mean, they'll love us one day and they'll hate us the next. So it's just the nature of it.
What do you make of the defense? The guys coming back. You're losing Jenkins and Floyd and some other guys.
Yeah, there's a lot of guys like that have got a lot of game time behind under their belt. It's hard to replace that. We've got some good players that are coming in. We're recruiting some guys, and hopefully we can get locked in. But every year you're going to lose guys, and that's where you want to get to that point where you've got quality depth and those guys play. So when you do lose them, you have guys that have gained experience. It's not the first opportunity for the next, first game of the season next year.
Doing Kirby like that, what's he going to bring now? What's his footprint going to be on this program?
I think he's going to bring energy, excitement, passion, hard work. And that's not just on the field; that's on the recruiting trails. And I think there'll be a lot of things from the University of Georgia as a whole that will create excitement and bring the people together and pulling kind of in the same direction. But I think the biggest thing is these kids will love playing for him. He's a high energy guy. He's demanding, but that's what you want.
Who's in charge for the next 10 days? Kirby's going to be in Tuscaloosa.
That's a good question. I think there's a couple of us who are going to get down and kind of map out some of the next couple of weeks, and that way once they finish up their run, we'll have everything ready, and then he just assumes the role and we'll go right about business. So there'll be a couple of us who will be following behind that.
How did you do, you think, today as the defensive play caller?
Obviously, there's going to be plays that I wish I had back. There's going to be some that, it was a good call, but, we won, so we had a good day. We won.
Was it the quarterback in the second half that really created some issues and allowed them to come back in the game?
Really felt like he doesn't have a lot of reps on film. So really felt like he was going to try to run the ball a little more than he would throw the ball. But I guess he got a little bit of rhythm there late. They've got some good receivers too. So he did some things. I don't know that they necessarily going away from what they would have done if Hackenberg had stayed in, but he did some good things. We pressured him a little bit, but I was hoping we'd get him on the ground a couple of times. He wouldn't have the opportunity to stretch the field a little bit on us.
Yeah, but most of the time you did a pretty good job against the run. Barkley had a couple of little breakaway runs, but you're pretty pleased overall with the run defense.
Yeah. Coach Rock does a great job. The inside backers did a good job getting everybody situated. They were giving us some things early on with some tackle over and some adjustments that we had to do, and our kids did a good job of coming over the guys in the boxes. We really had two guys that were on the field coaches in this game defensively. Sam Petito, George Hilo, Courtney Cord, Bakari guys. I'm gonna probably miss someone. Brian Niedermeyer. Those guys came together and had to assume their role that they'd been doing and another part of the game, and we'd never worked together in that facet before, so they did a great job of feeding the information down and giving us personnel and all that, and then we could feed it back to the kids. So I was real pleased the way those guys worked, and it helped so we could adjust.
Travis Patrick's really